Knowing that she'll lose all of her memories, Fuka decides to go through purification and reincarnate. However, unable to accept Fuka's decision, Desco's overwhelming emotions have split her in two, causing her to go out of control. Let me explain. Desco's emotional and physical capacities have reached their limits and have caused a supercell division within her body. The Torn Desco, begins an attack to take over the Netherworld in order to stop Fuka from reincarnating. The power of Torn Desco devastated the Corruptorment led by President Axel, and she took over the Netherworld in a single day. And now, Torn Desco's dreadful scheme was about to creep up on Fuka and her allies.
Torn Desco, bringing the Netherworld under her control in a single day. Looks like the effect of my final boss training is also influencing your Torn part. I praise you for that, Desco.
Thank you,
But this was all caused by the weakness in your heart. Think about this, and make sure you also develop the mental strength it takes to be a final boss.
This isn't the time to be giving her a final boss lesson, my lord. This is an emergency. That idiot Axel's lack of power isn't helping this urgent situation either. Not only has he let Torn Desco take over his office, but he's now serving under her too.
Axel, his skills at adapting quickly allow him to survive anywhere.
Who cares about that, idiot? We have to do something about whatever Torn Desco's up to.
You mean revising the Prinny Law regarding reincarnation and establishing Fuka's paradise, Big Sis Loveland?
The hell with Big Sis Loveland? A paradise of fashion trends, desserts, and hunky guys? I won't allow such an idiotic place to exist in my netherworld. I have to stop her now!
This is all for her big sis, huh? She's trying to change the lass's mind by creating the world the lass has always dreamed of. This ordeal was caused because of you. You had better take responsibility for it, lass.
Big Sis is not to blame! This is all because of Desco! Please don't yell at Big Sis!
Big Sis Loveland aside, I can't allow the revision of the Prinny Law.
As a Prinny Instructor!
Any revisions to the Prinny Law can delay the reincarnation process. Then, this netherworld could be filled with Prinnies again.
Correct!
If she doesn't consider such a risk, then she has no right to be our ruler.
Just wait, Torn Desco! I will put a stop to your ambitions for the future of the Prinnies!
I'm coming with you.
What was that, lass? Don't you want this Big Sis Loveland thing?
I told you, I want to reincarnate. I'm not letting anyone get in my way. Plus, I can't let my rep be ruined by everyone thinking that I'm the cause of all this trouble Torn Desco is creating. I'm not sure how much of your rep you can salvage after casually invading the Mint. Anyway, I'm coming. I have to let Torn Desco know how I feel. Big Sis! You too, Desco. Sitting around here all confused isn't gonna solve anything. A final boss should go and create havoc. Besides, you might feel better afterwards. Create havoc to feel better? Well, I suppose that is very final boss-like. Okay, Big Sis. Desco will come too. Desco will create havoc. Great. Let's go, everyone! Trial 3. Just spilled it. Big Sis Loveland. So this is the future site of Big Sis Loveland.
This is the Blight House. Offering her the core of the Netherworld? What the hell was Axel thinking?
Probably nothing at all. The only thing he thinks about is how to earn the favor of influential people.
According to the info I've gathered, this place is going to be filled with beautiful flowers. Flowers in the Netherworld? That doesn't sound too bad. I like it.
Right? Desco knew Big Sis would like that.
However, all demons would become wimps if this place were remodeled to match girly tastes.
We must put a stop to this.
Stop right there! I won't allow any trouble in my territory.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I heard you handed over your title to Torn Desco quite easily.
Why wouldn't I be here? I'm like the right-hand man for Lady Torn Desco. And I'm also the executive director of the Big Sis Loveland construction project. My mission is to turn the Blight House into whatever Big Sis loves, one decoration at a time.
How can you act so proud knowing that you failed as president?
You're the executive director? Ugh, you're the worst person to choose for that. Whatever. Where's Torn Desco anyway?
I can't tell you that, even if you are Big Sis herself.
What? You don't get to call me Big Sis.
Oh, yeah? Well, I actually have full right to call you Big Sis. I accepted this position because I was touched by how much Lady Torn Desco cares about her big sister. It's totally not because Lady Torn Desco beat me up in the first turn. I'm helping her out of pure goodwill. That's why I'm allowed to call you Big Sis.
He's taken his excuses so far, he's turned it into an art form. We don't have time to put up with this idiot. Let's get rid of him quickly, as usual.
Huh. Looks like you guys have gotten a little stronger since last time. But that was only a test. Don't you dare think you can just go home after trying to interfere with the Big Sis Loveland construction project.
That really isn't what a man should say right after he's just been beaten.
I'm tired of his stupid loser callouts. Let's hurry up and defeat Torn Desco so we can go home.
Yeah. Now spit it out, Axel. Where is Torn Desco?
I don't know what you're talking about. Plans to build Big Sis Loveland are already underway. Just leave already.
Absolutely not! I won't allow anyone to revise the Prenny Law! I will put a stop to Torn Desco's rampage, no matter how many times it takes!
Axel, give up. My lord is serious. There is no way out for you now.
I'm gonna tell Torn Desco on you!
I get so sad from watching Axel sometimes.
Like how humans sometimes feel sorry for ants. It's a useless side effect of the ego.
Come, everyone! We shall follow Axel to Torn Desco.
Big Sis, wouldn't you want to live in a world filled with flowers forever?
Well, a netherworld filled with flowers is better than a dark and filthy netherworld, but being here forever is a different story.
Different? Then, if the netherworld had more of your favorite things, would you change your mind?
It's not like that. Torn Desco is a part of you, right? So does everything she's doing seem fine to you?
Yes. but you don't seem to be enjoying it. Desco doesn't understand.
I see. You just don't understand, huh? Well, there's no point in thinking about it then. Let's go, Desco.
Oh, okay.
Who were trying to separate Lady Torn Desco and Big Sis. Get ready to attack!
Hey, I'm a villain too? What's up with that?
Something smells good.
This is gonna be the ultimate sweets area with all the famous dessert shops in the Netherworld. It's called Super Sweet Street! I super hope you look forward to it.
The name itself is giving me heartburn.
In case things get too crazy around here, all the shops will offer a service where Big Sis Fuka doesn't have to wait in line.
That only applies to Fuka? What kind of service is that?
Also, we're gonna offer a generous bonus. All of the sweets here are gonna be free of charge for Big Sis Fuka!
This whole place really is for Fuka. The name Big Sis Loveland is perfect for it.
When this place finally opens, Lex, all of the demons in the Netherworld will turn against you.
You could be right, but this is awesome. Enemies or whatever, I'd do anything to receive this kind of service.
Right? Desco thinks this is a fantastic idea. Super Sweet Street. Desco wishes she could be Torn Desco's friend.
But Desco, not even this awesome idea can change my mind at this point. Because I've already decided to reincarnate.
Damn it, you persistent bastards! I can't let this happen! I have to do whatever it takes to send you back home!
Axel's being pretty stubborn. I thought he'd just give up already.
Looks like he has something on his mind that's spurring him on.
I'm sure it's something stupid.
Big Sis, Desco just doesn't understand.
Huh? What is it?
Even if Big Sis Loveland is filled with all of your favorite things, you still won't change your mind?
Well, I don't think so.
Desco doesn't get it. Not at all. Why would you want to leave all your favorite things behind to still reincarnate? Why don't you want to live a happy life in the Netherworld forever?
Desco, a final boss mustn't seek easy answers. You will grow and get stronger by finding answers for yourself. As a final boss, you must do that.
Bowsy.
Desco, you won't be able to stop Torn Desco until you discover the answer for yourself.
Desco knows that, but...
Don't worry, I know you can do it, Desco. You care more about Fuka than anyone.
But Tina, Desco still has no idea.
Then fight, Desco! Fight and find the answer! As a final boss!
Fight? Okay, Desco will fight. Start
once again, Axel will get beaten up. It's his destiny. He was born under a hopeless star.
So, you're finally here. I'm not letting you guys get through.
Why is Axel so determined to do this? What kind of reasons could he possibly have?
I'm 100% certain that his reasons are frivolous.
Come and get me! You must somehow miraculously defeat me if you want to see what's up ahead.
But we've beaten you a bunch of times before.
Shut up! You, big sis, show me your determination and commitment.
Desco will fight too. Desco will annihilate Axel and discover the answer.
Big sis, so you're serious about stopping Lady Torn Desco?
Of course. Not even this awesome Big Sis Loveland can change my mind.
Big Sis Loveland symbolizes Lady Torn Desco's love for you. Can't you at least see that?
I do. And I love Desco more than anyone. The same goes for Torn Desco, too.
Oh, Big Sis.
Then why won't you accept this? You're gonna forget everything when you reincarnate. Everything, including all the time you've spent with Desco. Must you still choose to reincarnate, Big Sis?
Yeah.
Big Sis?
Fine. Then please go stop Lady Torn Desco. She's a poor little sister who went out of control because she didn't know what to do with her abundant love for you. Big Sis, please stop her with all the love you've got. It's the only thing that'll stop her.
Axel, you...
Well, I, too, have younger siblings that I love. I couldn't just ignore her.
Oh, is that right? So Torn Desco didn't just beat you up and force you to become her slave?
This can't be. I can't believe this idiot actually has a legitimate reason for his actions.
Is it just me, or does Axel look kind of cool right now?
So Axel isn't just an idiot. Desco is surprised.
He's a kind-hearted idiot with lots of love for his siblings.
Oh, come on! Just stop calling me an idiot! Whatever. Lady Torn Desco is just up ahead. Let me come along, too.
Even that idiot Axel cares about someone so much that he would sacrifice himself. Thanks to Axel, Desco thinks she has found her answer. What Desco is supposed to do for Big Sis is...
Here we are. Lady Torn Desco is...
It was a mistake to allow a useless idiot who might later stab Desco in the back to serve under her.
I didn't backstab you. Let me explain. There's a reason for this that involves deep love.
You were just starting to restore your rep, and you had to go and blow it with that statement.
Well, what do you expect from Axel?
Listen, Torn Desco, this is the end of your scheme. We have come here to put an end to your Big Sis Loveland plan and your revisions for the Prinny Law.
You're just a lowly Prinny instructor. This is between Desco and Big Sis. Go mind your own business.
Then let me speak as Big Sis. I'm gonna reincarnate. Period.
Will you keep insisting on that after you see this, Big Sis? Come on out! Anti-Big Sis final weapon! Demon Hunt Troop!
What?
Demon Hunt Troop? How completely unexpected! This is bad! They are the most handsome demons hand-selected from the entire Netherworld! Big Sis won't stand a chance against these hunks! What now? Do you sense the evil machismo oozing from these hunky demons?
These are the hunks?
Look at all these handsome demons! Oh, this is really bad! Like, totally really bad! Big Sis is at just that age. How could they not make Big Sis's heart throb?
Oh no, my heart isn't throbbing at all.
Huh? What did you say? There's no point in resisting. You get to do anything you want with them. Once they become your servants. You can do anything, like even things that Desco can't think about yet. Anything Big Sis wants. Please, Big Sis, follow your heart and accept this wonderful life in the Netherworld.
Seriously, no! I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life surrounded by these ugly demons. What kind of joke is this?
How can she be so calm in front of all these hunks? This is how determined Big Sis is.
It seems to me like these demons just aren't Fuka's type.
Okay then, Desco will gather 100 hunks that Big Sis will love. That should solve everything, right, Big Sis?
No matter how many hunks you gather, I'm not staying in the Netherworld.
What's the matter? Why not? The flower pasture, desserts, hunks, they're all yours here. You really gonna choose to throw them all away just to reincarnate? Why don't you get it? Why do you still want to reincarnate? You're being so selfish! Big Sis, you're stupid! This is all wrong! Desco also kind of thought Big Sis was being stupid, but Desco realized Desco was wrong.
But you still thought that I was stupid.
The one who's stupid isn't Big Sis, it's Desco for being so selfish. Desco is being selfish? What are you talking about? All Desco thinks about is Big Sis. Just listen to me. You're completely wrong. Desco doesn't get it. Desco doesn't understand what you're talking about. Desco doesn't care anymore. Desco has no choice but to defeat Big Sis and force her to change her mind. Big Desco has to win! Desco has to!
There's no way you can defeat me, even if you are the final boss. I'm your big sister.
If you're Desco's big sister, if you are Desco's big sister, then why don't you understand? Desco is doing all of this for Big Sis. Why are you trying to stop Desco? Do you really want to reincarnate that badly? Do you really want to forget Desco? Desco is... Desco doesn't understand. She doesn't understand anything Big Sis is saying. That's not true. If you care about Big Sis as much as Desco does, then you should understand. What do you mean? Listen, everything you've been doing seems like it was all for Big Sis, but it was really all just for yourself. You don't want Big Sis to reincarnate. You don't want Big Sis to forget you. Those were all Desco's selfish desires. Building Big Sis Loveland won't make Big Sis happy if it's not what she wants. You wanted to use Big Sis Loveland as a cage to keep Big Sis here forever. No! So, Desco was only getting in the way of Big Sis's chance to have a new life?
Reincarnation is relieving for the soul. A cage is too nice a word to describe preventing the soul from reincarnating. It's an eternal hell.
Desco didn't know she was doing such a thing to Big Sis.
I know that the flower pasture, sweets, and hunks were all for me. But no matter what you're willing to do for me, I'm not gonna stay in the netherworld.
Why not?
Because this place lacks the most important element for a girl. A love life.
Love life?
Only demons and prinnies live in the netherworld. I couldn't possibly feel attracted to either of them. A love life is the source of a girl's energy. Honestly, I'm running out of energy.
Fuka. She's trying to hide it, but I can tell that this is hard on her too. But at least she realizes that she can't keep doing this.
A love life, huh? I guess I'm not that surprised.
It's the stupidest reason, but if that's what it takes to get you out of here, then whatever.
Oh. Desco's selfishness almost ruined Big Sis's special love life. Yes, but Desco thought she was doing everything for Big Sis. Desco failed as a little sister. If Desco really cares about Big Sis, she should support her reincarnation. It's the right thing to do. Even if it means Big Sis will forget everything about Desco.
Don't be silly, Desco. Do you think I'll forget about you after having my soul purified? You're my precious baby sister.
No, Big Sis.
Well, don't be silly yourself. Your memory will be completely wiped clean after you reincarnate.
Yep, that's the rule of the universe. There are no exceptions.
Do you hear that, lass? Hurry up and go rest in peace already.
Whatever the rule is, it doesn't matter to us sisters. No matter what happens, I'm not gonna forget Desco. I'm not gonna forget Desco, my precious sister who cares so much about me.
Big Sis!
Why are you so confident about your nonsensical reasoning?
Why, you ask? Because I'm Fuka Kazamatsuri.
Ooh, you are quite the entertainer. Well, you might actually make it happen. You've always forced exceptions for yourself, even as a prinny.
Desco, you have to believe me. See? Bowsy approves too. No matter what happens, our sisterhood is unbreakable. It'll last forever.
Big Sis, Desco believes in you! The love between Big Sis and Desco is eternal. Big Sis, Desco loves you!
Desco merged back into one.
Yes! Desco's torn heart has mended back into one! Desco will never be confused ever again. Please call Desco Perfect Desco.
I'm so happy for you, Desco.
Yep, all is settled and now everyone is happy.
Oh, what a beautiful sisterhood! Oh, my tears! They won't stop!
Lady Archangel, how long have you been here?
Miss Desco, accepting a goodbye from a person you love is one form of love! Miss Fuka, I have hereby witnessed your strong determination and love for your sister. That's all for now. Farewell, everyone! Whatever that was, the Archangel cheered Desco up a little. Desco feels courageous, even though she is a final boss. Has decided, as a final boss and little sister, to support Big Sis's reincarnation. Desco is gonna take over Earth immediately. My name is Desco. Earth is in danger because of Desco!
Desco decides to take over Earth to support Fuka's reincarnation as both a tribute and a farewell gift. Inspired by Desco's determination, other forces rise to support Fuka.
Then I shall bring despair to every human being on Earth.
Well, I better not fall behind then. I'll start out by sending them a massive amount of natural sardines.
Please stop! Don't fight for me! Fuka's heart spins from confusion, like a child stuck inside a revolving door. Then Axel, the dark hero, appears to commit further attacks on Fuka's bewildered mind.
I don't want you to forget me. Everything about me. Because I love...
Oh, Sir Axel! With each of their thoughts on board, the wheel of destiny begins to spin for their new future. Where will Fuka and Desco's sisterhood end up tomorrow? What answer will be spun? Look forward to next time on Afternoon of Love and Hate, The Secret of Sisterhood. Final episode, Soul Encounter.
Big Sis, it's too late to stop anything now.
And that's that, folks. Thanks for watching.